Good day, best friends. Grab your Spindrift and your iced chai lattes and get ready to show off those yams. It's time for Mike and Nick in the afternoon.
You are watching Mike
and Nick
in the afternoon right now here on Twitch and on YouTube. Good morning and happy Monday, everyone. I'm one of your hosts, Mike, and that's in the afternoon.
No. Can we try that one
Plus
more time?
Andy.
Because I've been rehearsing it, Mike.
Andy.
Oh, have you been rehearsing?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll do the skip because he's not here.
We'll skip
Rest
it.
in
Okay.
peace.
Good morning, everyone. I'm one of your hosts, Mike, and it's a happy Monday, and we're back for another edition of Mike and in the afternoon.
With Andy.
Very happy to be back.
I love that.
Of course, you are back for another Mike and Nick in the afternoon. Plus, Andy, we're here on set in the spare bedroom on a beautiful Monday, coming back after the weekend. And Andy, I'm happy to spend some time with you because this is the first time we spent a lot of time away, and I'm not pleased with that.
Well, I don't know what you were doing, first off. Like, I don't know what you were doing this whole weekend. I like to, every once in a while, take a peek into the Discord, and I never saw Mike in there, except for late at night, and I was like, oh, they're watching One Piece probably.
You know we are.
I'll leave them be.
The anime weebs.
Because it's gonna be Mike just breathing on his phone. And we're gonna assume that you fell asleep. He's like, no, I'm awake. So like, yeah, Mike, I didn't see you all weekend. I
know,
almost hit you up Sunday for some more hooping.
Oh, really? Hooping's on the mind, bro.
Yeah, hooping is on the mind.
I love that.
Especially because I feel like my body is just getting more and more prepared to be in such a prime position to win, in no matter the situation.
I love that.
And so I think that after we had our basketball game, my body is yearning out to me when I wake up and when I go to sleep. Let's do that more, Andy.
Yeah.
Let's do that more.
You've taken the key in the ignition. You've
cranked it a bit.
It says, give me a couple more.
Yeah.
I'm about to wake up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And you could
Mike.
start rumbling and tumbling all of a sudden.
Exactly. What are these photos we're looking at?
I love that. We're going to talk about my trip in just a little bit because I went out for the weekend, of course, having some fun. But, Andy, yeah, it is our first weekend where we didn't spend much time together. And I thought, you know what I thought?
What'd you think?
Golf.
Ooh.
It's time to hit the links.
Oh.
We call up one Gary Witta, little fearsome threesome right there, and we go have some fun. What do you think about that? I think it's time to show off your new clubs and time to, like, I'm thinking twilight golf on a Monday through Wednesday afternoon type situation right after work we could go. I'm thinking golf on a Sunday morning or Saturday morning. We're first out there. We get out there, swing away. You know, what's your mindset on golf right now?
I mean, I'm always down to do it, especially with the Masters just happening, Mike. I don't know who won.
I'm going to tell you all about it.
Apparently, the dude who won has won already. He won, like, the U.S. Open.
Okay, yeah, but first time winning the Masters, though. First time.
But there's just, like, you know, take me back to the era of Tiger Woods. Like,
the GOAT's done,
Take me back to GOAT status, Tiger. There was nothing better. It's what got me as hardcore into golf as I did. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It was a great time to be alive, Mike.
It's a great time. It's a special time. And now we need new jabronis to go out there and be the best. You know that. That's right.
Get the freak out there, dude.
So I didn't see you all weekend. What did you do? You know, I know you started a new YouTube series. I'm always keeping tabs on you. Like, I got my
I don't like that.
You know that. I got my
What does that mean?
I know what you're doing.
I don't like
Tell
that.
me more about your weekend. What did you do? What did you stream then?
I've been playing more Fallen Order.
Okay. Yeah, you started Fallen Order, essentially.
Started Fallen Order for the first time since we reviewed it back in the day. Enjoying that.
Okay.
Trying to play through that. Trying to get to it before the eventual, hey, we got Jedi Survivor codes.
It's time.
Because we still don't have them. So it's like, once I get those codes, I want to be ready. I want to be ready to continue the journey of that, of little California Kestis.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
And also, like, Sunday, Mike, a very, very odd day for me.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Again, you know, we like to talk about our mental health journey and our struggles and our wins, you know. Saturday, kind of one of the lower points, you know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Kevin. That's me making noise. My bad.
It wasn't terrible.
One of those days, you know, it's just, I want to just stay in bed all day. Sunday, however, woke up really early for me, by the way, Kevin, 11 a.m. Crazy.
Big day.
Woke up at 11.
What time did you go to sleep Saturday night, please?
Saturday night, going into Sunday, like 1:30 or 2.
Okay.
Not
pretty
terrible,
good. Pretty
not
good.
terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
Nine.
good.
A little 9.
Pretty good for me.
Amount of sleep though there.
You always got a grade on the curve when it
Yeah, like
comes to
10
me and
hours,
my sleep schedule. And so, yeah, I woke up at 11, Mike, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for such a long walk. soak in those rays.
Love that.
It was Easter Sunday. There was a huge just a meeting of like Christian people in the street. I think
he is risen.
He was risen. Yeah,
Risen indeed.
There was a lot of like little food. They close out the street, so they have like little.
Oh, okay, yeah. Little block party, we'll call it. Little block party.
Here's some fucking, I don't know, apples. I don't know what they sell there. I didn't really look. I walked the other way actually, but it's like, Mike, I just wanted to soak in that sun, get that melanin kind of pumped up in my body again. Because again, like athleticism in the dumps.
Okay. Oh, okay.
We started to kickstart that a little bit with basketball.
Well, we're waking up.
It's like my skin is like, Andy, let me see the sun just a couple of times.
Yes.
And I started walking around in the beautiful San Francisco foggy penny. Luckily, it wasn't foggy on Sunday.
Perfect day Sunday.
It was a perfect day.
And it was a special day Sunday.
It wasn't great indoors, though, because, like, my room started to get warm again. I was like, I remember this feeling. Like,
here it comes.
I know it's
Right.
coming.
Yeah, you better get ready.
that. You better get that fucking window AC unit ready. You know what I mean? And so Sunday, I did my long ass walk, and then I streamed early, and then I was like, beautiful night to just end with Succession.
Okay.
And oh boy,
People want to talk about it. How was it?
No spoilers for
but tell us about it. Tell us about
You
it.
know what I mean?
Just a masterful.
So this is episode 2, right?
3.
Or is it 3?
Yeah.
So how has second and third been? Because you talked about episode 1 on content.
I mean, look, I'll be
how
honest.
have we been in the past 2?
I don't know if I've ever watched an episode of Succession and been like, wasted time. You know what I mean? Like, every episode always has something good to take from it. This episode was just... It reminded me of episode 3 of The Last of Us, where we were like, wow, that may be one of the best episodes of TV of all time. This is going up there.
Woo!
Put this one fucking up there, Mike.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty good weekend.
Yeah, very, very good.
But Saturday was gloomy and sucky. So I get that. You don't want to go to the Cherry Blossom Festival in Japantown.
No, I didn't know that was happening.
Oh, that's happening
Did you
this
go?
weekend and next weekend. No, I chose instead to celebrate, the big guy up there.
Oh, yeah. Big man upstairs.
Guy up there,
the roommate, Kevin Coelho, who lives upstairs.
No, I think he celebrated the Big Sur.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
So
is
I
that
wanted to
transition?
celebrate the big man by going to the Big Sur. Okay?
Okay. I see what you're doing.
The Big Surf.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Big
No,
ass
no,
beach,
now But you're like backing away from a
Yeah.
food transition.
Are you learning how to surf? Are you finally doing that?
No, that's not yet. I am concerned about my swimming ability, but I'm going to just let it
God.
ride.
Wait.
I've
how-
never even thought about. You don't
Yeah.
know how to swim.
I know how to swim. I just have to
No,
plug my nose,
that's
so
not
I swim
swimming.
with one hand.
Yeah, that's
you
not
know what I
swimming.
mean. So if you ever seen a motherfucker out there, he's doing this, I do this.
Okay, so you just go in a circle.
Andy, I wish you were there. I wish you were there when he almost died.
So I
was so
I
scary.
am a little concerned because I feel like I'm a strong swimmer, but
You're
with my
not.
nose plug,
Yeah.
it
So
takes
you're
me
clear.
down another level. You know what I mean?
Mike, I am a strong swimmer, and I can tell you right now, you are not a strong swimmer.
Yeah,
you
like,
are
I
what
don't-
we call an at-risk swimmer.
Yeah, like if a lifeguard looks at you and they're like, "Do you know how to swim?" You go, "Yeah, I'm a strong swimmer. I swim with one arm." They'd be like, "You're not a strong swimmer."
I'm a strong swimmer. I just need to plug my nose. That's all I tell them. I got to plug my nose.
Why is that? Do you get like the?
It just goes up in there, and then you got a problem. You know
he
what I mean?
just doesn't know how to blow out. while
Yeah, a
he's
lot
in
of
the
people.
water.
That's also probably why I can't breathe well. You know what I mean? I'm a mouth breather, plain and simple.
You know what we need?
Mouth breather.
What we need?
Mouth breather.
What we need Mike to do? We need a neti pot. You ever do a neti pot?
Is that where you get the little steam and
No.
suck it up your nose?
No, it's not steam.
would hurt.
A neti pot, you have to get water that, by the way, you have to like
Distilled.
debacterialize it. Yeah, it has to be
Yeah, distilled
distilled because you pour water up your nose, and sometimes people get brain worms.
Shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
and they vote for Trump. No, but you get like brain bacteria that is like a brain eating bacteria. It's very,
Oh.
very terrifying. So you have to make sure the water's clean. But what it is, Mike, it's a little pot, little neti pot, and you pour it in one nostril, and then it slowly comes out the other nostril.
Oh, really?
And it rinses you out. It clears you out, dude. You all of the
You're
gunk.
washing your sinuses.
Yeah, it washes all your all the gunk and just caca that's been up there
Okay.
for
Yeah, yeah.
festering. It just comes out, and then you do it to the other side, and it's like something that a lot of people recommend whenever people of your at-risk condition.
I'm an at-risk swimmer.
People with your breathing patterns, I would say, should try a neti pot. You know,
Okay.
It could be gross. It's like kind of getting your ears clean. We're like, God
Have you
damn, that
ever
was
tried
in
the
there.
cone in your ears?
The cone.
You go like this. You put a little wax cone. You light it on fire. drips inside, then it comes out.
I think that's like that doesn't supposedly that doesn't do anything.
That seems like something that you'd learn in like the old Western frontier.
Yeah, smoke out the wax.
It's like we're taking out the demons from this man's brain because he started worshiping the devil. No, but I at one point I did have a wax problem in my left ear.
Oh, okay.
To which I had to do the droplets, and then you just lay on the side. You lay on the side, and you can't you have to be parallel, right? Yeah. And then you sort of I was just watching TV, and I would just hear bubbling and bubbling and bubbling. It's popping off in there. And then after 20 minutes, then you go just lean over. Oh my God, just wads, bro. Just wads. It's just,
Okay.
Rolled it up in a little ball, flicked it,
Now, really quick, before I get into my story about going to the Big Sur, I do want to point out that this bar is almost filled.
Wow.
Of course, we've been working on the rollover each and every day starting off this month, and we are very close to filling up this bar, adding another tally to our monthly total. Of course, on Friday, if you missed it, we had a great charity stream for Game on Cancer in their 2023 initiative. We worked all the way up to the top 10 on charitable efforts with all of you incredible KindaFunny best friends. So rock on, crew. We even added on one to our goal bar because of your support over on the charity stream. But I will say this bar, very close to being filled. We'll add another one. We'll be at 4 monthly tallies all ready to start off the month of April. Of course, our goal is going to be a fun one. We're going IRL in the car where we will re-rank them nugs in the mobile nug mobile.
We'll be in the mobile nug mobile. A little bit redundant, but we're going to go out there.
Yeah.
We're going to be driving all around town, seeking out the best nugs. We'll have correspondents back here in the studio.
Yes.
Kind of keeping track of ranking and all that stuff. So please, let's fill that bar. I wanted to point out a comment that I read that kind of scrolled by.
Is it Forever Ender that says, I'm Korean, so I have dry earwax and no BO?
Yeah. What's that about?
I don't know. What does no BO mean?
No body odor.
No body odor.
Yeah, but everybody has some sort of scent.
No, but I think BO means that maybe you don't necessarily have sweat glands that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Body odor,
what I mean?
What we think of when we think of body odor is supposed to be bacterial growth. It's
now
that stink.
Because you want to trim your.
A lot of people say, "Hey, what?"
No.
Yeah, you want. I mean, not trim it, but keep it short. You want to
that's
the longer your hair is, the more smelly bacteria can cling on.
I don't think so.
Klingon,
clings
Star
on
Wars,
your
Star Trek.
skin. That's why a lot of the Klingon, I like that. A lot of the deodorant it's just the alcohol part that is just killing that bacteria off.
It's more room.
A lot of people saying Koreans don't sweat, and I don't know on that one. I'm not a scientist. I can't confirm or deny that, but I'll take your word for it. Very interesting on that one. I've never heard that. Don't sweat. You're telling me if you ran 4 miles in the sunshine, you're never going to sweat?
Yeah,
that doesn't feel right.
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't feel right. I get maybe general life sweat, maybe, but if you go out and play basketball. You're gonna be sweating at the end of it.
I have a friend who doesn't sweat, and I think because of that she is either always hot or cold. Because you sweat to cool yourself down.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
So it's one of those she's always cold, maybe, or she always needs cold. I don't know, man.
I want to give a shout out to Zero V. Says Mike is not a scientist nor a racist, so he cannot comment. Appreciate that. That's where I was going.
Thank you, Zio.
Didn't feel that one at all. But you know what? I'll believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. You know what I mean? I can't confirm or deny. Can't confirm or deny.
I'd rather you not say that because I feel like you're just going to be let's get a Korean here in studio and let's test this out. Let's put some heaters on the ground.
Forever Ender, you're more than welcome to come run a mile with me. You know what I mean? Interesting. Okay. So no BO. And you're saying to trim my armpit hair. This has gone way off track from my Big Sur weekend.
Look, Mike, every once in a while, I don't like when my armpit hair gets too unruly, I don't like when
but aren't you doing the Kramer now? Because if you shave it, now it's going to come back even thicker and wilder.
I don't shave it all the way down. I just I have a razor, like one of them manscaping ones. But I just I'll leave like a half an inch there.
So you use the Manscaped razor on your junk. How high?
No. I use a real razor.
I know, but like I'm just asking. You know, I'm asking for a friend. You got that Manscaped razor. How high are you going after the Manscaped?
Oh,
razor?
it's just for that. No, because I have another razor for this. Like one that I
okay.
Like actually like meant for like sculpting and cutting hair. You know?
Wait, hold on a second. Mike, how high are you going?
Not high. Not high. Belly button.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just asking for a friend.
Okay. Thank you.
We are 2 subs away from filling up the bar. We're at 11 points left on that bar to work towards our monthly tally. So thank you all for the KindaFunny best friends.
What the fuck did you do a Big
out
Sur?
there. So let's talk about Big Sur. Of course, it was Easter weekend. We went down to LA last weekend. You know me, Andy, my rule is to get out as much as possible, not sit around whenever I can. And so Saturday, you know, I wanted to go to Big Sur Saturday because, of course, it's a nice travel day. It's about 2.5 hours to Big Sur. It's a big travel commitment to go down there. But I wanted to go on Saturday, but it was like cloudy and gloomy. And it's like, you know what? I'm not going to waste my first experience at Big Sur without it being sunny, especially tomorrow is going to be sunny. So for Easter, I drove down to Big Sur, started my trek at about 8 a.m. and arrived at Big Sur at about 11 o'clock. And man, oh man, Andy, they weren't lying. Big Sur is the real freaking deal, bro. It is beautiful. It's awe-inspiring. It's very reminiscent of the coast that we have here. Of course, up in Pacifica, you can get very similar views. But like when you're there and you're taking it all in, god damn, it is beautiful and something special. So I looked on Apple Maps because
Did you go by yourself?
Yeah, I do all my adventures by myself. I don't have.
That's so weird because like. You pop into the Discord whenever you're just at home cleaning and you're so lonely and you're like, oh, nobody's here. I finally have somebody to talk to.
I look forward to talking to you all the time.
But so like it's just so odd to me that you go solo adventuring
gone
without any sort, you know, it reminds you of the time that you were hiking and then you put a message in the Discord that said, hey, if I don't type here in the next hour, call for help. I think I'm lost.
That was going to be me on this trip.
Yeah, okay.
Of course, because when you go out to Big Sur, it goes into SOS mode, so you can't do anything on your cell phone, right? So it's a nice break from reality, but also I can't get any messages to anybody that I care about.
Yeah,
so,
you can't watch a movie on TikTok.
Started off with an incredible view of Big Sur. This is going from north to south, looking down at the coastline. It is incredible. It was sunny. It was perfect out, about 65 degrees. It was a really nice Sunday. And so I went onto my Apple Maps and I typed in Big Sur. And so, you know, Apple Maps has like little tiles now down at the bottom that will like give you recommendations. And like, I clicked on this one. It was like the best day in Big Sur. And I was like, all right, well, I'll check it out. So it took me to Dietjen's Big Sur Inn, this beautiful freaking cabin-esque spot in between the canyons of Big Sur, right on the river. And it was like this old school, like 70s cabin that had this beautiful look to it. There was a lot of fun being had. There was clearly a bachelorette party or like a wedding party because like a lot of couples were there just having fun on Easter Sunday. And I sat down. I did the Chris Anka when I sat down all alone at a nice fancy table. Had a great breakfast, Andy.
What'd you eat?
I had French toast, but I will tell you, this close, this like 2 words away from ordering the Eggs Benedict.
Oh, no.
It said world famous Eggs Benedict. And I said, Mike, you're traveling alone.
That might be too advanced for you.
Why not go crazy? And I almost ordered the Eggs Benedict. I regret not ordering it because French toast is French toast, especially coming off of LA.
You know what you're getting.
Yeah, it's like we had some great French toast down in LA. So it's like, okay, whatever. But the place was beautiful, right? Like I said, Big Sur is this awesome mesh of the coastline meets these 2 mountainous canyons where in the middle, they have all of the state parks where you drive through. There's a nice river in between. And so this spot was a great spot for breakfast. If I ever come back here, I would probably get like a cabin here and like stay the night because it was really beautiful, right, Andy? And so after that, I took a drive up the river and I pulled off. You know when you're taking a drive,
you pulled one off?
And you just see some random spots and you're like, should I pull in that? And then you keep driving. You're like, yeah, man, like the Giants, you know, yarn ball or like a giant T-Rex, right?
You're the one who pulls over for like the snake farm.
Yes, I pulled over. So the next spot over here is called a music and book library. It's like a library / music art, books and music art spot, right? And it looks like it's hippie commune, as you can imagine. It's a little intimidating. And I drove past it and I did this. I said, you know what, Mike? You're only going to be here once. Time. You got to go. And I'll fucking U-turn that thing in the middle of the canyon. Walked in there. And so as Kevin goes through, they had a really weird art installation of like a broken down piano with a typewriter. Then there was
it's environmental storytelling.
Jesus on the cross.
Oh, okay. Actually, him.
It was like it's just a lot going on here.
Wait, hold on. The cross is made out of CRT monitors.
Oh yeah.
And Jesus is made out of branches.
Interesting. Yeah, it was one of these.
What's
freaky
the story they're telling there? You know what I mean?
Technology is, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking exactly. Throw it out the window, bro. Break free.
Yeah,
it's a hard cross to bear, Kevin. Nice job. And then you get up here to the library where he's selling books, but then he has books all across the wall in like these Ziploc bags that you can pull off. And so there's a lot of them.
This looks psychotic. This looks like when you walk into the cabin in True Detective because you finally found where the killer lives.
I want you to know, I saw this and I was like, I could do this. I could live here and I could be this guy.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't.
I could be.
Why do you lie to yourself?
He's got 2 dogs, clearly all alone. I could be this guy.
Mike, you wouldn't be like you would need Discord and like some sort of.
You need got internet.
You would need to talk to people.
I think you could be this.
Thank you. You need to talk to people. They come in. I tell them, hey, this is Jesus on the television. Like,
go look at that shit.
I built that.
Built that 4 years ago.
And so I saw this, and then of course. On every single one of my trips, I always go to a cafe, some sort of breakfast spot, and I ask the server, hey, what's your favorite spot here in town? And I ask him for a recommendation. So the girl today was
That is your thing. I see you do that a lot.
I love you tell me where to go.
If I'm the waiter, I'm like, what do you like? What does it matter to you?
And so the girl today told me, go to Buzzard's Roost Trail. It's a fun 4-mile hike, nice view of the canyon, the river, and then the ocean. I bet you'll love it. I said, all right, I'll go check it out. You know what I mean? Pull up. I get into freak mode, Andy.
What does that mean?
When you put me on a hike, I just can't be stopped. I got one freaking.
One track mind.
One level. I'm not slowing down. I'm not stopping for water. I just kept grinding and going. And my favorite thing is to pass people. You know what I mean? I see a family, pass them. I'm flying at 60. They're going.
You
30.
Turn around and like flip them off. What do you mean?
I'm going too fast. You know
what do you mean?
And so went to Buzzard's Roost Trail, and so I'll give you a review of the trail. The hike itself was incredible. Some nice shady spots along the canyon, a beautiful river path that you'll see in just a minute, but the payoff at the end, not worth the journey. So it's like that adage, the journey is always the best part. And the journey of this was so cool. I loved the journey hiking up to the tippy top. And then a nice view. I would have preferred me being right on the water type vibe. You know what I mean, Andy? But I'll give it a decent view. I'll give
Leave
it a
some
decent
notes
view.
for them.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave some notes for the people who carved out this trail.
Of course, brought some Easter eggs for some fun photo ops. Dropped 2 of
so
those.
Weird.
Dropped 2 of those in the river.
Why are you littering?
2 out of my
on
3 Easter eggs.
Or on accident?
On accident. You know, well, you have to mind you, on this photo, I am now balanced on a tree that is now 7 feet into the water. And so I'm balancing with short shorts, a phone, and this.
Like, that didn't add. Like, you could have just stood on the side of the riverbank.
Yep.
And it would have looked just like this.
Melissa with a Y brings up a great point. Of course, brought some Easter eggs. Of course. Yeah, what do you mean, of course? Like, why? What's going through your mind where you're like, these are a photo op opportunity?
It's Easter Sunday. You got to do it. You know what I mean?
You don't have to. No.
I will say halfway up the hike, I said to myself, shit, I should have brought those Easter bunny ears and just worn the ears all day.
Yeah,
I'm sure people would have thought I was insane,
no
but like, I mean, it's Easter Sunday. You can do that. You know what I mean?
The Easter egg seems like a murderous calling card. Like, that's what the murderer leaves by, like, oh, the Easter egg killer is back.
Well, they're in the ocean now. So.
Why would you just throw them there?
Get them back. Get them back.
What's wrong with you?
When he was littering for no reason during the
and then acting like he was going to pick it up.
It was flying off. You know what I mean? It was flying off. Here's some more views of the beautiful Big Sur. Of course, I'll tell all of you.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
When you're at Big Sur, there are 2 bridges. 2 bridges. There's a small bridge that you go across, and then there's the Bixby Bridge, which everybody's going to pull off and stop at. And so you'll see in just a moment, you can see the bridge right there. You'll see that there's going to be a trail that goes up the hill that people will use as like a parking lot. But if you keep driving past them and go up a little off-road, you know, I had the 4Runner shaking a little bit.
Oh, shit, okay.
Look at this view I got. You leave all the tourists behind. There was one other car with a couple who were biking, eating some orange slices, and there's me getting the best shot around of this beautiful view in the ocean.
There There it is.
Mike is still doing his like. It doesn't matter where he's at. He's gonna try to find the best area.
Find the best.
He wants to look at other people and be like, "I'm in a better spot than you."
Yeah, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
What's his face you've been working on, by the way? I've been noticing you working on this.
I don't like
This is like
my
a new
face,
thing you're
so
working on.
I don't like my face. So
Okay.
I'm trying different things. I will
Okay.
say I learned. Greg Miller and I took a photo with one Liv Morgan down at WrestleMania,
Yeah.
and we took the photo. And then Greg looked at me 3 minutes later and goes, "God damn it, Mike! You got to learn how to take a photo."
Oh my god!
And I go, "I don't know what that means."
What does that mean?
You know, I'm already self-conscious about my face, Greg. He says, "Mike, when you do a selfie, there's a little green dot that you're supposed to stare at." See, now, whenever I take a selfie, I just stare directly into the screen,
Camera,
thinking
right?
that's good enough. Yeah, you look at the green dot, it's right below the camera.
Yeah.
And that's where you're supposed to look. I never knew that. No one ever. Apple didn't inform me of this new green dot function. You know what I mean? Nobody taught me that.
They don't teach us about finances and
Exactly,
like
they don't
the
teach
stock
us about
exchange when we're kids. They don't teach us about the green light either, Mike.
They don't teach us about
Yeah,
green
it's
light,
bullshit,
Andy.
dude. It's
God
bullshit.
damn it.
Is that just an iPhone thing?
No,
or
I
what?
think it's like a thing. I think it's a
I'm
thing.
looking at my phone. It definitely doesn't have a green light.
He don't have a green light. He don't have a green light.
Let me see. Do I have the? Well, we have the
You
same
have the
phone.
same phone.
We have the same phone. Green light. One sec. Looking it up. I think the green light, bro. Top right.
What is? Oh, you're talking about the selfie camera?
I think.
Yes.
No.
No, there's no green light.
No.
Oh, no, the green light. That's the wrong one.
You can just look at the lens, right?
Yeah, that's what Mike says he does, and he says it's wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it right. You got to look at the green light. You got to look at the green light. Better photo taken. So I learned that. Had a great trip. Can you give me a sick riff really quick? Give me a sick riff. Of course, as I go on all these adventures, I continue to build out my rankings of the most beautiful and best places to be at. And so I want to give you an updated ranking because Big Sir's made some waves, some major waves in my rankings, okay?
This guy's a writer.
At number 1, Lake Tahoe. The new number 2 used to be Point Reyes, now Big Sur.
Wow.
I could see myself being at Big Sur for the rest of my life. This place freaking rocks, Andy. It's got a big state park. It's got a beautiful terrain right next to the ocean.
Golf course?
Got a mountainy vibe. You know what? No golf course, but did drive by Pebble Beach.
Oh.
Thought of you at Pebble Beach. I said, man, me and Andy could be there right now.
Pebble Beach is over.
No, I don't think you did. Pebble Beach is way.
Pebble
further
Beach is
south.
at Monterey.
Why do I always
No,
think Pebble,
Pebble
Beach is in
Beach
Florida?
Is Arroyo Grande. Like it's 4 hours south.
I believe Pebble Beach is right next to Monterey Bay.
Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, he's wrong. Kevin's wrong.
Oh,
But I drove by and thought about you because I want to play golf again.
How about here's the thing, because somebody in the chat was like, Andy, you know, if Mike invited you, you wouldn't go. Yeah, 100%, of course. The thing is like,
right.
the thing is, I'm not mad that Mike didn't invite me. I'm just like, Mike goes alone and then immediately yearns to have somebody with him. You know?
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
I was very eager when the old couple at the top of the mountain started talking to me. I was super excited.
Mike, why don't you just take people?
Looked
I'm
right-
sure you can find.
Looked
people
right
to
at
come
her,
with
excited
you.
to talk to somebody.
So, what I would like to do, Mike, is possibly one of these excursions. We go to a really nice golf course
Okay.
and we just splurge.
Big money spent.
I'm talking
Love
like
that.
we use months and months to save up money for it because it's probably going to cost us like $200 a round.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What if I one up you? What if we call up Drew with a U? We say this summer at the Celebrity Golf Tournament in Lake Tahoe,
Get us.
the day that they do the Pro-Am where the pros play with just local town folk, we get our names on the list.
Well, I don't. Did they play with local town folk or do they play with like influencers and people of note that aren't golfers?
No town folk, not like big town folk. You know what I mean?
okay.
Like the mayor will play. Drew with a U
8
will
feet
play.
tall.
Like,
Drew with a U plays.
Oh, Drew with the U will be there.
Oh,
Drew with
wow.
the U. He's always there. He's right. He's a big, important person. So let's think about that. But I like that, Andy. Let's hold golf to a thing that we got to do.
Okay.
But let's keep
I
it
would love
moving,
that.
Andy, as we have some fun because, of course, it's our afternoon show, you and I. And we got some fun things to do. Of course, I have a brand new Can Andy Do It? Of course, we're going to play to your strength. We're going to do a spelling bee today. Kind of funny best friends. We're going to have Andy spell some words for all of your enjoyment. Andy says he's got it. Yeah, great speller. So get ready for that one. And then on top of that, we're going to talk a little bit of sports. So we're going to do 60 seconds with Andy Cortez, but it'll probably extend that to about 20 minutes. So get ready for a whole lot of sports.
Yeah, you need to just show me the laptop because I couldn't tell you who's in the playoffs.
I'm gonna give you it all.
Don't
you worry about that.
Yeah.
But before we do that, you brought me a couple of fun trailers to react to. So let's react to our first trailer, which is the final Star Wars Jedi Survivor gameplay trailer, which we're all very excited about. So let's check it out.
I haven't seen this yet. So avert your eyes if you're trying to be super, if you're just trying to be super media blackout with Star Wars Jedi Survivor. This is the final trailer that they showed off at Star Wars Celebration. I'm excited to check it out.
Oh, they showed that stuff off there. That's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were only a child when they sent you off to war. Now look at you. The weight of a galaxy on your shoulders.
Wow, that looks good.
I'm so excited about the different lightsaber techniques you can do now. Woo!
BD1!
Didn't I tell you to be more careful about who you scan? Come on.
Ah, he's so cute.
I cannot tell you who you must become
Whoa, midair dash.
or where the line is drawn.
Oh!
There are
Very cool.
Easy
Very
choices.
cool.
These are dark times.
I always wanted to be that stormtrooper. The one with the shoulder pad.
have few-
Because he had an orange one and he rode a lizard. Loved that shit back in the day.
The odds are against us. And they will always be against us.
Oh!
Now
Oh, he's got a homie.
Seems our destinies are intertwined.
Shit out of my face.
Looks like the big guy from Avengers Endgame.
But I can tell you
Working with
this.
Thanos.
The droid
If there is
guys.
any hope of surviving,
Everybody loved those
to
droids.
stand against the darkness.
Looks like a Destiny character. Oh.
Woo!
Dog.
Damn.
Oh wow, I didn't know it was this soon.
It's
Holy
so soon,
shit.
Kevin.
15 days
What?
away.
Oh my god, I'm excited.
What's wild is playing through Fallen Order right now.
You're playing it right now.
You're
telling me about
wondering how can this game look any better? Because I'm playing on PC, which by the way, again, I keep on bringing it up. It was like $4 the other week on PC. What was that? Oh, was that a clip? Oh, that may have been a clip. You're wondering like, wow, I can't believe this is a 4-year-old game, and again, a game that was in development for several years, so it just looks gorgeous for its age. You wonder how can it look better, and that's the answer. That's how the shit's gonna look better. This is Unreal Engine 4's swan song, I believe.
This is the goodbye.
This is the goodbye for Unreal Engine 4 before they move everything to Unreal 5. And again, we saw the way Callisto Protocol looked, which is an Unreal 4 engine game as well. Insanely gorgeous. You're wondering, like, it certainly looks a lot different from early Unreal Engine 4 games.
Yeah.
This shit looks so next level. I cannot freaking wait.
I'm
Can't
excited
wait.
about it. And the gameplay sounds really dope. Of course, I watched Brittany and one Anja Renee talk about it over on What's Good. Very excited to check out the different fighting techniques, like I said. Do you think you'll be a one-saber blaster type of guy?
I think
I
so.
like the dual blades. I've always been a dual blade type of guy. They even have the Kylo Ren saber in there, too.
The coral.
The weird triangle thing or whatever the hell you want to call that. I don't know what they call that.
The triangle thing.
Well, he's got like the little 2 bars coming off of it.
Oh, the
Straight
hilt.
up.
He's got a
yeah,
hilt.
what do they call that though? He's got a special name for it that they're calling it for Kylo Ren.
I mean, it's just a hilt.
Yeah, but he's got the cross guard. Is what
Oh.
they're calling it. Yeah, he's got a special like fighting stance. Now
Yeah,
for
Chad, Kylo Ren. What's confusing about this?
Shout out to Simon Cardy as well. He was at Star Wars Celebration.
Wow.
Simon Cardy left us, did bigger and better things.
It looks like a nightmare down there, though. Did you see these photos?
I'd like to be a part of it. I'd go. I'd tell you what, I'd like to be a part
You'd
of
end
that.
up on the stage fucking introducing goddamn the next Jedi.
Was it too many people jammed up in that though?
Oh, I mean, the crowd shots looked nauseating.
Uh-huh.
The crowd shots looked like they gave me a panic just by looking at them. No, but yeah, I would love to go to a Star Wars Celebration, even as somebody who considers himself a lapsed Star Wars fan. I think it'd be cool just to kind of feel the energy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it kind of doesn't matter, even as I think you take anybody who's not into wrestling, you put them in WrestleMania, they start to kind of feel the energy of the room.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like would happen with me if I went to Star Wars Celebration.
Probably reignite that flame for you.
Yeah, and then I'd see Mike lowering from the rafters with a dual-bladed lightsaber. And everybody's like, how the fuck did he get up there?
I'm part of the movie. Oh, man. Yeah, it looks fun. You know, I think you and I, we've never been to a convention of that level, right? They show off the Gamescom photos, look like that, right? This Star Wars Celebration, that looked like that. I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con, but I can tell you, like, RTX never felt like that when we went. PAX West never felt like that. Even E3, when I went in 2019, never felt like that magnitude where you're doing this, like sardines. Like, I've never seen that level here in America. Maybe San Diego Comic-Con? I don't know.
Yeah, I never went to those. So
Yeah.
I don't have a whole lot of feedback. I don't have a whole lot of feedback for you there, unfortunately.
I'd be tempted to go to one, though. I'd be tempted to go to one. They did announce the next Star Wars Celebration, taking 2024 off. The next one will be in Japan for 2025. That's pretty exciting stuff.
That seems pretty neat. And again, I'm excited to see what the whole convention center would look like there. And do they play with that at all? Because at this point, it starts to feel like, why am I expecting these to be like the Olympics?
Yeah.
Where like every Olympics has its own theme and its own kind of awesome arena. I think it'd be kind of cool. I think we should go. Let's go to Japan.
I would love that, Andy. I would love that. Darwin, with the 10 gifted subs over on Twitch chat, we want to give a big thank you to everybody that has subscribed and or gifted subs or even used that Prime Gaming sub with us over on Twitch and also on YouTube. If you're like Dropkick Tondo, we've gifted out some YouTube memberships, or if you've used the Super Chat feature to ask your questions, comments, concerns to me and Andy, please continue to support, and thank you all so much for helping fill up that bar today. A fun one for you. If you Super Chat at all, please tell us what you would like us to talk about. We will gladly talk about that one. But Andy, moving away from Star Wars, let's check out the next one that you dropped from Digital Foundry. What do you got for me, Andy?
Well, I'm just super excited to actually check this out in person because tomorrow we're doing a sponsored stream for NVIDIA to show off the new path tracing update that I guess CD Projekt Red's been working on. I'm sure NVIDIA has been super closely involved.
Okay.
But essentially, whenever you play a video game and there's ray tracing, you're seeing what the developers are allowing to be ray traced. Like, it's always kind of pretty selective.
Yeah.
I always use the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart example where you might have like some ray trace reflections, but mainly like they're ray tracing the shit out of Clank, out of that little robot boy. Just like having all the environment kind of ray traced on him. And maybe not everything is going to be ray traced, but it's like, let's use whatever things that look cool that can be ray traced. Whenever you watch a movie, though, that's path tracing. That's like everything under the sun is being ray traced.
Oh,
and that's what this update is doing for Cyberpunk. And I'm so stoked to see. I'm sure we're gonna have a buttload of bugs, and I'm sure it's not gonna work. And you know how it is.
But we're gonna do it.
Whenever we try to show off like the bleeding edge, cutting edge technology, there's always some sort of issue with OBS or the PC or whatever. And that's just me kind of preparing in case there are any issues. But yeah, go ahead and play this, Kevin, because it's wild how the game has consistently been evolving into just. It was always like one of the best looking games, and it just keeps on getting better and better.
Do you have a better source for this? Because right now, what is it, a Twitter video? It doesn't. Oh, there's a YouTube video.
I'm going into YouTube.
Yeah, this will be the whole Digital Foundry video, but yeah, I think the beginning of it will kind of show you just some quick little comparisons. Yeah, I'm just super stoked to check it out. It's one of those updates though, Mike, that cannot run without DLSS 3. If you don't have DLSS 3 with frame generation, I think the game runs at like 20 frames per second. Like,
oh, snap.
It is. I mean, you're asking a game engine in real time to produce real-time path tracing, which is stuff that PCs spend oftentimes rendering shots for, days and hours and hours and hours. So this is with DLSS 3, and they're kind of doing the frame generation to kind of show, to kind of create frames to make the game run smoother. But yeah, just it's wild to see that this is where games can be and kind of the future. Like, this is like the earliest look at what games in the next 5 years will look like. Just incredibly realistic. I'm really, really excited to check it out tomorrow.
I'm jazzed up. How many times have you beaten Cyberpunk? Because I know you've gone back at quite a few to do different fun sponsored streams, things like this. Like,
I've only beaten it once, but I always just go back to kind of like run because like my save file's right before the end game portions of it.
Okay.
So I get to kind of just run around and do other side missions that I've missed along the way.
Okay.
I'm super stoked to kind of check it out tomorrow and see what cool visuals we can do. And again, this is just like my heaven to just look at left and right comparison shots. The before and afters always get me jazzed up, Mike.
Oh, look at that smiling face.
Yeah.
She's excited about it too.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, we're jumping into some cyberpunk fun. Shout out to Man-Eater out there for the sub as well on Twitch. Thank you so much. No, that's the...
What?
The Munter Hatter.
The what?
Munter Hatter.
Can I read?
Read that. Oh, whoops.
Munter Hater.
Hater. Thank you. Sorry about
There's one T there.
You know what? I've made it too small. I've learned my lesson. The chat's too small now.
Kevin, he was talking to us about KFW, and he's like, "We're gonna need a monitor on the
Get the
table.
monitor on the table
because I can't see the TV. It's like it's so big. Like
that's 20 feet away. It's 20 feet away.
We had the same issue with the Fortnite thing.
But I was proven right on the Fortnite thing.
No,
thankfully.
you weren't. No, you weren't.
Sancho said yes. All
was like,
esports
no.
casters do
Yeah,
not
they
cast from
do it
20
up
feet
front,
away.
but he was like, "This is fine. This is more than acceptable."
2070 vision.
Moving forward, Andy, let's kick it to
was
60
proven
seconds
right,
of sports. You got it for me?
Oh. I gotta remember how to play it. One sec.
There you go.
All sports of sports. Go ahead.
All sorts of sports with Andy Cortez. Let's jump in, Andy, because we have a whole lot of sports to get through and talk about. Of course, I want to talk NBA playoffs with you. Of course, I want to hear your predictions because the NBA playoffs have now been set in stone. We have all of our teams, including the play-in teams, ready to rock and roll. And I want to talk with you. I want to get where your head's at. Who do you see making it through the play-ins? And, of course, moving forward into the playoffs, who do you got? So let's talk about it right now. Andy Cortez, let's take it to the East to talk about the play-in tournament. Andy, do you understand the play-in tournament here on year number 2 of it?
Yeah, it's kind of like the play-in tournament from baseball, right? Is it like the one win and you're in sort of thing?
Correct. So how this is going to go is there's 3 games. Game number 1 will be the 7th and 8th seed. The winner will lock in the 7th seed. The loser will then wait to play in game 3 because game 2 is the 10 and the 9th seed. The winner of that will then play in game 3 to see who will take the 8th seed. So
I
a
see.
little weird magic going on between that, but essentially 3 games,
Orlando.
win, and you move on here, okay?
Okay.
So let's go into game number 1, which will be to lock in the 7th seed in the East. The Hawks taking on the Heat. You got Trae Young. You got primetime Jimmy Butler.
I mean,
who do you like?
Playoff Jimmy. Like, easy peasy right there. That's a hard lock for me. And I need people to document this shit, Mike.
Okay.
Because this will go down as the most accurate playoff predictions of all time.
Okay.
Playoff Jimmy is beating the Atlanta Hawks. Book it.
Book it. Running right through that guy right there. Okay. Let's go to game number 2.
See Udonis Haslam, by the way?
Come on.
24 points.
Goat. This
Goat
guy's
status.
never going to give up.
Goat status. I was listening to the Lebertard show this morning. They were like, how sore do you think he is today? He's never played basketball on that hard in about 8 years.
Let's go to game number 2 in the East. That will be the 10 versus 9 seed. The Bulls versus the Raptors.
Bulls.
Oh.
DeRozan is going to put to bed all the curses.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Versus the Raptors, of course, no Lonzo out with his season-ending injury.
He's a Raptor.
No, he's a Bull.
Oh.
He's a Bull.
I was about to say he's a Raptor.
He's a Bull. You're going with AC, Alex Caruso.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people say he is risen.
Oh, he is risen.
He's my guy.
He's the reason
right.
for the season.
Let's go on over to game number 3 then. That would put your Bulls taking on the Hawks. Who's locking in the 8th seed?
I'm going with the Bulls again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Over the Hawks. Okay. Lock it in. Let's go to the West, Andy Cortez, because we have in game number 1, You're 7 versus 8. The T-Wolves taking on the Lakers.
T-Wolves had a lot of drama over the weekend.
That guy punched the wall and he broke his hand. Out. You're done.
Unbelievable.
Didn't we learn already from Amari Stoudemire on punching things?
The wall always wins.
Exactly.
The wall's undefeated, Mike.
Don't do that.
I mean, we had the Gobert moment as well.
Rudy.
Thank you, Mike. I'm gonna go with the Lake Show, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
As much as I'm praying on their downfall.
Oh, you're praying on LeBron's downfall?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh, no.
You think I want Rudio to be happy about his sports team? Absolutely not. Lakers are going down after this play-in.
Okay, so the Lakers are locking in the 7th seed, is what you're saying. Mm-hmm. Game number 2 then would be your 10 versus 9. OKC Thunder taking on the NO Pelicans. Who do you got?
Mike, you could have told me the Thunder were a lottery.
Yep.
And you would have said, a lottery pick, and I would have agreed with you. Wow, they're there.
Yeah, the West was like 4 games away from each other at the end of the
game. Did they got
like,
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander?
Who do the Thunder have? Let me take a look. Let me take a look for you.
Who do the Thunder have?
They do. And they have Josh Giddey. Everyone loved Josh Giddey.
And who are they playing?
They're playing the New Orleans Pelicans.
I mean, Zion's not playing, right?
That's a great question.
I think Zion's out. I'm gonna go with the Thunder.
Man, do you think Zion will ever?
I think SGA. I think SGA. Yeah, without Zion. Yeah.
Jesus. All right. Well, let's go to game number 3. That would put your Thunder taking on the T-Wolves. Who do you got in that one?
I'm gonna go with the Thunder again.
Okay.
Thunder again, yeah.
Thunder. I like that.
Thunder down under, Mike.
Whew. You got me rumbling a little bit right now.
Not the Lysander says, if you have to ask, the answer will usually be Zion is not playing.
Yeah. That's a good one. I mean, true, that is right.
What a weird career, you know?
Just an unfortunate start to a weird career that could end out of nowhere, you know what I mean? Because we have just not started off well with injuries and getting into playing shape. It's just a big body, Andy. Ever since he was at Duke when he blew out the shoe, like blew the shoe up, you probably knew something was going to happen here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Too much power coming out of that gentleman.
I think I'm shocked that he stayed in New Orleans. I really thought he was forcing himself out, and suddenly New Orleans like, hey, we're extending Zion for 5 years. Like, whoa, that's shocking to me, because I just assumed he fucking didn't want to be in that town and wanted to be in a bigger market. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just, you feel bad for the dude because you want to see some consistency out of him.
Putting on for the city. Mm-hmm. Well, let's jump into the actual playoff bracket. I want to give you a quick rundown of what you see. So in the East, number 1, Milwaukee. Number 2, Boston.
I'm going to need you to talk basketball real quick.
Okay.
I'm just going to look something up.
Let's jump into the 4 and 5 and 3 and 6. That's what I really want you to predict. So the 4 and 5, the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the New York Knicks. Who do you like there?
Give me that one more time.
The Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the New York Knicks.
Sorry, Khalif. I'm going with the Cavs.
The Cavs?
Yeah, I'm going with
in
the Cavs.
7. Okay,
yeah.
Okay. Let's go to Philly versus Brooklyn. Who do you got?
Wait, real quick. Do you want me to be doing this up here?
Oh, no, you don't have to. Don't even worry about that.
Okay.
I was trying to put the round ball rock song.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I can figure it out.
That would have been sick. That would have been sick. You got Philly versus Brooklyn. Who you like?
Philly. Easy.
Great answer right there. That's your 3-6 matchup. Let's go to the West. Your number 1 team, the Denver Nuggets, securing home court advantage. Number 2, surprised me, the Memphis Grizzlies. What a year they've had.
Tumultuous. Tumultuous is the word.
Man, sometimes I think that team is like out of playoff contention, but really they're really good. But at the same time, they look like a bunch of idiots. And it's just like, what? Does this team got the juice? Can this team get the juice? You know what I mean?
I'm going with Nugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go to the 4-5 and the 3-6 matchups in the middle here.
Mostly because Jokic really needs to show the world why he's so good. Because every time Jokic wins MVP, everybody's like, what the fuck? It's like, well, you're not even watching the Nuggets games.
You're not watching that guy.
You don't like, we need to see the greatness in prime time in a bit, like in front of a lot of people. It can't just be on a random regional network that nobody ever gets to watch, you know?
Shout out to Disco Bucky with the tier 1 sub for 62 months. Thank you, Disco Bucky. We're also on a hype train over here on the Twitch side of things. Let's keep that hype train going right now, and let's continue to have some fun. But, Andy, the 4-5 matchup, your Phoenix Suns taking on the LA Clippers, now with Russell Westbrook.
The Suns at the Clippers.
Who
Is
you like?
KD back? Does KD play?
KD's ass will be out there.
You think so?
Yeah, he will be out there. Broken or not, his ass is better.
I mean, this is the biggest asterisk, Mike, because if KD is playing, then it's the Suns. If KD's not there, it's the Clippers.
Really? Even without KD?
Yeah, because
wow,
Mike, we've seen what the Suns do every once in a while. They just kind of disappoint you.
Okay. I mean, they do disappoint every year.
When Kawhi plays, again, he plays about 5 games a year. When he plays, he's a monster. He's a monster, Mike.
Well, now he's got Russell Westbrook on his backside, so.
Brody.
Help him out. That's my guy. That's my hero. And then a Northern California battle. The 3-6 matchup. Get ready to light the beam. Your Sacramento Kings taking on the Golden State Warriors. Minimal travel time. 2 teams clashing.
Well
the
rested.
Kings out of nowhere. You could have told me they were the worst team in the NBA. I would have nodded my head and said, hell yeah.
Of course,
no,
like every year. Yeah.
De'Aaron Fox has willed this team with Sabonis and a bunch of nobodies to be the 3 seed. Can they
That's
beat?
going to be a fun series to watch.
That's a game we might have to go get a ticket to and go.
Let's do it,
That's how close we are to this situation.
I will pay $20.
Okay, I don't know if we'll get that, but we might get close on that. The Kings versus the Golden State Warriors. Who do you got?
If all of the Warriors are present and healthy, I think the Warriors take it.
Oh, like Clay said, who beats us when we're healthy?
Nobody.
I don't see anyone beating that team when they're healthy, is right. If you can get the big 3 out there with the role players, there's no way that anyone's beating that squad. We're pressing buttons, don't worry. Pressing buttons back there.
Yeah, I'm going with the Warriors.
Okay, I like that. I mean, very exciting stuff to see. I love that we're seeing a Sacramento Golden State matchup here. Northern California battling. And then the coolest part is then after that, you have Memphis or LA, which would be another great matchup because, of course, Memphis loves to talk that talk with Golden State. Love to see them square up and beat that dumb Memphis team again. Would make me so happy. And then on the flip side, if they play LA, even better chance for you and I go get tickets to see the King, LeBron Brown.
The Kings versus the King. Think about that.
All right, well, let's round out that section of our sports talk with some more sports talk because we got to talk about the Masters. You brought it up earlier, and the Masters had a wild weekend from, of course, the GOAT Tiger Woods taking a leave of absence and saying, no more, my foot hurts, to trees falling on people, which was absolutely insane.
Did you see this, Kevin?
No.
I have a fun clip of it, so we'll bring up some clips in just a moment.
Fucking tree just fell.
Trees falling in Augusta.
Okay.
And then after that, we have a nice little comeback. We got a guy who just absolutely blew this lead, a 4-shot lead
Talking about Brooks?
leading into Sunday. Brooks Koepka just folding like a lawn chair and leave
the door open.
just left the door open on that one. And John Rahm winning it for the first ever time, first Masters ever for him.
That sounds like such a fake name. John Rahm.
John Rahm.
John Rahm.
John Rahm.
John Rahm.
Congratulations to John Rahm getting the streak and getting back into it. Pretty impressive.
I tell you what I'm more excited about.
Tell me.
Because, again, as somebody who just hasn't really watched golf at all lately,
Yes.
right?
Okay.
Like the era that I watched was Tiger and Phil.
Yes.
Every major's going at it.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, who's this little guy? Rory McIlroy. Who's this little fella?
Who's this
you know?
jabroni? Yeah,
He's
yeah.
popping up.
Uh-huh.
And then you got hey, there's Vijay Singh. You know,
Vijay Singh's my guy. That's my guy.
He's there too. Round 1, he's popping off, and then he eventually just falls off like everybody
It's a
else.
long weekend, Andy. It's a long weekend to golf.
Freddie Couples, but he would 70-year-old man would shoot 7 under day 1, and they just would tank immediately. And that's all well and good. We could talk real golf all you want. Audience, whatever, they probably just don't even care, and that's understandable. But what they should care about is this Wednesday, you, me, I think Gary Whitta.
And Gary Whitta is confirmed.
PGA Road to the Masters.
Yep.
The game with the worst character creator I've seen in recent history.
Woo!
But I'm getting better, Mike.
Are you getting better?
And I don't think there's a shot you come close within 5 strokes of me.
Okay.
I don't think there's a fucking shot.
5
dude.
strokes.
You don't know shit right now, Mike.
All right. Whoa.
Yeah,
Damn,
dude.
I'm excited about that throwdown. Okay. Yeah, we're going to play golf on Wednesday, you, me, and Gary. Will we play as our created characters?
Yeah.
Okay. So like 65 overalls.
I don't really know how to play it.
You know, you can play that game 2 to 18 people.
Well, that's the thing.
Which is unbelievable.
There's like a mode where everybody kind of gets together. We still need to figure out how the versus mode works.
I've already played it. It's unfortunate we will not be able to see each other. So their multiplayer, you shoot and you just keep playing. Gotcha. You don't go shot for shot. You just keep going. So that's how you can have 18 players. It's because everybody's just playing their own, and then you pause.
What if we just play single console?
Then we look. Oh, I haven't played single console. We could try that.
Well, we would have to like.
Then we wouldn't have our characters. Yeah,
you're
exactly.
Right. You're right.
Yeah. We just won't be able to see each other, which is fine.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out though. Andy, play us out. All sorts.
Oh, you wanted that. There it is.
Sports. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with the sports talk. It's Mike and Andy. Nick is on vacation, which means we get to talk and have some fun and just hang out together. Andy, I want to bring up our weekly draft before we jump into fun clips, because you and I last week were in L.A., and we had an awesome West Hollywood brunch. You know what I mean? We're LA socialites having a good old brunch.
We sure are.
At 11:30 in the morning, you know what I mean? Just eating well. And I want to rank.
About 6 people recognize that.
I want us to draft the top 5 breakfast foods.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
So anything breakfast related,
oh, man.
you can draft
breakfast food,
right here, okay? Because we had a great breakfast, so breakfast should be on your mind. But right after I say, hey, thank you to everybody that is subscribing over on Prime Gaming. Thanks to Prime Gaming, you can subscribe for free on Twitch. Remember, if you or any of your family members have Amazon Prime, guess what? You got Prime Gaming, and you can go out there and support the team in a brand new way. Help us fill up that bar each and every afternoon. We'll go for extra time with your support. We'll fill up the bar, and we'll work towards our monthly goal. Of course, today, we'll be ending the podcast at about 1:15 window, because Mike and Barrett are going to talk all things anime. So please get ready for some Kinda Anime episode 2 coming your way. Hopefully you've watched your homework, which is Fooly Cooley. And if you haven't, guess what? You're going to have a couple of days to get ready for that before it posts. So go watch it. It's 6 episodes for season 1. And don't be fooled, you Fooly Cooley.
We're recording it a little bit early, but yeah, it'll drop a week from today, next Monday. So there you go. You have a little bit of time.
I'm trying to think of that how that My Hero song goes.
Andy, little teaser for today's show. Of course, we'll talk about the second half of My Hero.
I don't know how that.
He reaches out.
Oh, there it is. They're warming up and they're doing like
it's amazing.
Kids growing a third leg, like what Greg said.
Hey, how'd that kid get that third leg?
Greg tweeted at Bear was so funny last night. That made me laugh.
That was good. Stop watching anime. Little tease for it, Andy, because I know you've been watching some My Hero at your own pace, of course. But I'll tell you what, we're going to talk second half of My Hero here. No spoilers. Epic. Incredible. Really didn't think they could nail it. They're nailing it. So we'll talk more about that. But let's jump in to our top 5 draft of the week. Breakfast food, Andy Cortez. I'm going to give you the first pick. What is your top 5 breakfast food here?
Is this going to be extremely non-egg biased?
Maybe. Maybe. Can't confirm or deny, you know what I mean?
All right, everybody.
What do you got?
Tell you what.
What do you got?
Number 1 with a bullet. Apple cinnamon toaster strudel.
Wow. Toaster
It's going to be all packaged stuff for me.
I like that. Okay, well, if you're going to go with that, you know what I'm going to go with?
Thank you.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, wow. There it is. There it is. God damn.
CT Crunch, then, if that's what we're going with.
Holy cow. All right, for me.
Uh-huh.
For me, I'm going to go with Blueberry Pop-Tart.
Blueberry Pop-Tarts. That's a great call.
Yeah, thank you.
Damn, you got Pop-Tarts and Toastal Strudels? Okay, I like that. You know what I'm going to go with? Jimmy Dean sausage sandwich then. Jimmy Dean sausage sandwich then.
There it is. It's a good one. It's a good pick.
Okay, I got the JD Sammy then. All right, what do you got?
Belvita blueberry breakfast biscuits. And he eats like my 6-year-old.
Okay, we got the BV breakfast biscuit then. Okay, I like that. Okay. Damn, you got me on that one. That means I need to look around and go, man, what do I want to go with?
I'll tell you what, Mike. Every once in a while, there's a leftover bag of Flamin' Hot Fries just kind of sitting in my room.
Yeah.
And I look at it and give it a little.
Yeah.
Take that for the road, maybe. On the way to work, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Anytime's a good time for Flamin' Hot. I'm going to go with then a Chobani breakfast smoothie, a little Chobani yogurt breakfast smoothie.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I like that. That's really, really good. How do you pronounce that, by the way?
Chobani.
Is it? Okay.
I think so. Chobani. What would you think of it as? Chibani? Chibani?
I don't know.
Chobani?
Let's see. What do I got on the board so far, Mike?
You have a toaster strudel, Pop-Tarts, and a BV breakfast biscuit.
Belvita breakfast biscuit, blueberry. I'm going to go with blueberry pancakes.
Solid choice.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
That's a great choice right there. I like that. Okay, well, you go with BB pancakes.
I'm talking like not. I need to be very, very clear here.
Okay.
Whenever I go someplace and they're like, "Oh yeah, they got blueberry pancakes," I get so excited, and then it ends up that there's just a little piece of blueberry in the batter.
Correct.
And it's normal. Syrup.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, what do you want?
No.
Let's talk about it right now.
No. I need blueberry preserves. The blue glob of blueberry, where it looks like if there was a blueberry character and it exploded.
Yeah.
The pieces of it would be like this little blue globs of blue blit. You know,
on top or inside?
On top.
Let's have a conversation about
Let's talk about it.
A
brother.
blueberry pancake, a banana pancake.
Oh.
Usually they take these fruits and they put it into the mix. Then you make the pancake and it's inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Oh.
I'm going to take a firm stance. I want my fruit on top of the pancake.
Wow.
I want a banana pancake, but I want the banana on fucking top of it. You know,
I like that.
That's what I want.
What kind of stuff are you mixing with the banana to kind of up the, like, because it can't just be a.
Can I be real with you? I just want to chop the banana, and then I just want to eat the banana before I eat
That's
the
a lot of the same texture kind of hitting your mouth. Like,
That's what I want.
That's interesting. Okay. All right. I like that.
Yeah, I just want the fruit on top of the pancake. I eat it at my own will, and then I eat the pancake.
Okay, I like that.
I feel like you lose it unless it's. Now I will take another stance. Unless it's the chocolate.
A lot of stances
chip,
being taken here.
If it's the chocolate chip pancake, you can throw them chocolate chips in there.
Throw those fuckers in there.
I don't want chocolate chips on top of the pancake. I'm gonna be real.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of weird.
But like inside.
Normal syrup.
Normal syrup. Yeah. Do you like any other syrup?
No, because I double it up, Mike. I double up. Whenever I go to an IHOP and I say, give me the blueberry pancake.
Yeah.
Sure, you could have them in the batter, but I need the blueberry topping.
Yes.
Then I get, they have that little, they have the row of like, here's maple syrup, here's whatever syrup.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I get the blueberry. And
I haven't seen one of those in a while.
You ever been to an IHOP?
Syrup flight on IHOP.
They sent one here recently. I want to say.
Yeah, the Game Pass team did.
Remember I had the
studio.
Remember I had the.
Boysenberry all the way,
I
boys.
drank the Pepsi that was maple syrup flavored.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember that?
I do.
Yeah.
There was a Peeps Pepsi recently. Did you try that?
No.
Okay.
I should have.
Probably should have. Yeah. Just for funsies. I'm sure we can find some of that still. Yeah. I don't know. What's the difference between real maple syrup and maple syrup? Because, let's be honest with each other, Andy. Yesterday, I was at the nice fancy breakfast spot. I'm Big Sur, living it up. French toast with real maple syrup, right?
Okay.
Comes out, a little warm, little maple syrup tin, you know what I mean? Pour it out. No, doesn't taste anything different.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Same stuff to me.
Maybe it's your palate isn't
You think
acquired
so?
enough.
Really? To taste the subtle difference of the syrup.
I've been rewatching Succession.
Okay.
Just kind of like having season 1 playing.
Yes.
There's an episode where one of the guys, Greg, who is like a nephew of the super ultra mega millionaire Logan Roy, billionaire, he gets a job with the company and he's like, I'm rich now. Like I just work at this place and I'm making like 6 figures, and they go to some place and he's like, "Have you ever gone to, let's just say Applebee's to eat this? It's delicious." And the guy Tom is like, "No, you think it's delicious? It's not. Like, I'm gonna take you to a place where you can actually eat real good shit."
Okay.
Because your palate is so like you're used to just getting the commoner's food.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you to a place where you could actually get the good stuff because you think it's good, it's not.
Okay.
And that's what I'm wondering with this situation. Is that like
you think that's my problem?
Is that like we've been so used to eating this, we've been so conditioned to eating these things that we think they're good?
I mean, isn't it similar like when you go to a place and order a prime rib, like Joe's, right? You know Joe's by Westlake.
Mm-hmm.
You order a prime rib. It's a good prime rib. You're like, this is pretty good. But then you go to House of Prime Rib, and you get, like, their prime ribs that are coming up in those Led Zeppelins, and they carve them up for you. And, like, suddenly you're like, whoa.
Kevin, I'll tell you what. I always thought, like, steak was good until I had, like, a real expensive steak.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, other steaks aren't good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
really?
Yeah. There's a noticeable drop in quality of I'm going to whatever. There's a restaurant called Cheddar's, and it's like, oh, I'll get the steak. That sounds like fancy, and it's like $20 or something. You're like, oh, this is a super fancy meal.
Fine.
And then Rooster Teeth takes me out, when there was some big convention, and they're like, yeah, come have dinner with us, Andy. We went and got like an $80 steak, which is expensive for me, and I'm like, God damn, this is
really,
this is incredible.
I'm telling you what. You know what? When Nick comes back, let's steal his credit card. Let's all go out to Outback at a really nice spot because I need to taste the difference.
Compare and
I might not
contrast.
be tasting the difference. You know what I mean? We might need to put it.
Yeah, go to Outback and order a prime rib, and then kind of remember what the prime rib tasted like from House of Prime Rib. There's a big difference there.
Think about that, Mike.
There's a significant cost difference.
Okay.
Maybe Cheddar's. I mean, look, Cheddar's is good, Chad. I don't know if Cheddar's was the best example. I'm thinking maybe a Longhorn Steakhouse is the place. That's kind of like, more expensive than an Applebee's or something, but it's still not like somewhere you go to have the best of the best,
Okay. Yeah, maple syrup, real syrup. I'll write it down. Haven't tasted it yet.
Big syrup.
Haven't found the difference yet. You know what I mean? Like that. All right, back to our rankings. We have 3 more picks left. You went with a blueberry pancake.
Yep, sure did.
I'm going to have to go with the classic French toast then.
I think it is a red berry pancake.
All right, your final pick.
On
our breakfast food draft.
These are awful lists. I hate you both.
We've gone big on this one. We've gone big.
It's a very good list.
Benny's,
it's 2 very good lists.
You know what I mean? There's still frozen breakfast burritos. There's still Eggo waffles.
Just throw McDonald's breakfast.
You know,
I'm gonna go with Quaker Oats banana oatmeal.
Oh man,
yeah, that's the stuff right there.
Love that. Whoops.
Your lipstick is scarlet, don't bother, Angel. I know exactly what goes on. Okay, go ahead.
God, that's some good stuff.
Thanks, bro.
Where am I going when I take it to the breakfast side of things? You know what I mean? I've taken it all over the place, but I guess we just got to keep it crunchy. It's a little dry,
Super dry.
Nothing better.
I want to be like struggling looking for a drink next to me when I'm eating this,
Ain't nothing better than some just Wheaties. Love some Wheaties. I'm going to go with the Champions breakfast, some Wheaties.
Look, they're not putting Michael Jordan on the box of like some fancy breakfast. They're putting him on the box of Wheaties, okay?
Yeah, Wheaties, breakfast of champions.
I love that.
Can you believe that that's their tagline, breakfast of champions? Shout out.
I mean, that's a really good marketing campaign to tell young up-and-coming kids, hey, you want to be like MJ? Eat some Wheaties.
Just smack some Wheaties is right.
All
right. Well, kind of funny best friends. Y'all know how we get down. Y'all know how we do this. We'll put a prediction up in the chat or a poll up in the chat.
Vote.
Right now, you need to vote on who this week's winner is.
It's crazy that Nick would have won this for sure.
You have to vote.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have had fun like me and Andy.
Yeah, no.
I mean, we had fun with it.
Or disappointing?
You know
what I mean?
We have a minute-long poll up in the chat right now.
Can't we vote for Nick?
The poll is up. Please vote. Let us know who you
Pokemon,
think
go to the polls.
had the best 5 breakfast foods to round it out. Andy Cortez, toaster strudel, Pop-Tarts.
Yep.
Little BV breakfast biscuit.
Belvita blueberry breakfast biscuit.
A lot of B's in that one.
Got a lot of crumbs in that in my car. Barrett's seen all the crumbs in my car.
Blueberry pancake and blueberry oatmeal.
I don't even think the Belvita best.
No, banana oatmeal.
Banana oatmeal, thank you. And then my side, CT Crunch, Jimmy Dean Breakfast Sammy, a CB smoothie, a.k.a. Chobani smoothie, French toast, and, of course, the Breakfast of Champions, Wheaties.
Why'd you spell strudel like that?
Because it felt good.
Oh, okay.
It felt good to just write Strudes. We have beans up right now. Someone KindaFunny pinned the message beans up. I don't know who pinned that. I didn't pin that, but shout out to that one. I'm going to unpin this message for right now. And the draft has now come to an end with 57% of the vote. 42 to 32. Andy Cortez has won once again. I am 0 for 4 on our draft still. I don't know what will win the chat over, but I thought I've had some good ones. Except for my Andes. I would like that one back.
Creed says, you didn't even type Strudes, though. You put Studes.
Little Strudes for you. Andy, we continue on with our show into fun clips. And I've gathered some fun clips from all around the globe for you and the best friends to react to and laugh to and hopefully have a good time. And this is a mix. You know what I mean? Usually I get a little more time. I start to kind of segment it out, try to get a flow. This one just took stuff, threw it against the wall. So get ready to ride this lightning bolt. Of course, we take it to the ping pong tables.
Here we
True
go.
talent right here.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's out of bounds, though, right?
No, I think as long as you hit the table.
Yeah, as long as you hit the other side of the
Doesn't it
table.
have to go over the little net?
Nah, man.
I'll tell you what.
Really?
I continue to see people play
So you
ping
don't have
pong
to
and
go
I'm
over
blown
here.
away.
You can go through
Forrest
the side.
Gump. You know what I mean? Just incredible ping pong players.
That's the only
Forrest Gump.
the one example you got. Okay.
That's my guy. Have you ever been good at ping pong?
No, but my nieces and nephew, well, mainly my nieces are very good. They're very good at tennis as well.
Oh.
And anytime that my dad like threatens busting out the ping pong table in the garage,
It's on.
I always just try to back away because I don't want to lose at an activity to my nieces. You know?
Remember that time when Washi said you couldn't serve up an ace even if you tried, and I proceeded to buy a tennis racket and serve up a wicked
You
hot
sure
ace?
showed him.
Fucking-
You sure showed him making a purchase that you have not utilized since.
That's in the back seat of the car, just sitting there, just in case
Here we
anybody
go.
ever wants to play me in tennis. Let's go to the next one here.
Wait, sorry, hold on.
Lost us down on this one.
Andy says nieces like knees. How do you pronounce nieces?
You're
Nieces.
pronouncing it right now.
Yeah, you're pronouncing it
I think I've
right to
officially
me.
lost my mind. I am in a cave, underground, and I just set up all of my gaming and streaming gear because I'm gonna play a horror game all by myself
You're stupid.
in the middle of this cave for your viewing pleasure.
When are you going to
If you
elevate
wanna
your
come
stream like
watch,
this?
You know exactly where to find me.
This is such a
no.
terrible
Yeah,
idea.
this is horrible.
You and I should do this. This would be fun.
No, I don't want to be anywhere with you.
Ain't nothing in the
Much
ain't
less a
nothing in-
cave.
Ain't nothing in the cave.
You don't know that.
Ain't nothing in there. He's got so many lights going on, sounds. Ain't nothing gonna be coming up on him.
Oh, you think he's scaring away the local
100%.
flora and fauna?
Yeah, for sure.
No, man, that's when you find out there is something in the cave.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
That's when you find out that somebody really likes that blue light. You know? Somebody sees that Asus laptop, like, what process you got there?
God, let me get a hold of that thing. It's right. Let's go to the next one. ESPN shows off the world's biggest paper airplane.
Probably need to mute this because it's all good. I've been spending most of the line.
You think now we have to mute it after all that we've already played?
Oh my God.
Thing is flying, bro.
Holy cow.
It reminds you of Red Bull Float Tog whenever they do the Red Bull.
Flugtag. Yeah.
Flugtag.
Yeah. Where they create their own airship.
Yeah. I feel like this.
Oh
could
my
be-
God, be careful. It's going to hit you. Oh my God.
And when it breaks the nose, like it always
That's way
does.
too big. That's
Oh.
scary. That was-
Super cool. How much paper do you think that took?
I probably had to destroy a couple of local forests. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. We should probably get on building a giant paper.
We should get a goddamn basketball hoop. I'm tired of Nick Scarpino.
He's gone right now. Now's your time. See, now is this what you do? while he's gone, you get a basketball hoop, you put it in there. Everybody sees it for 3 days. Now nobody will say anything.
That's not how it works. He's going to come in here and throw it out.
He'll never notice.
He'll throw it out.
I think we just get, here's the thing. I think we get a hoop.
Mm-hmm.
We screw it into the other building's wall.
Yeah. Which I don't think...
Say that's their wall. That's their hoop.
He's going to be like, they put this up there. Yeah, they put it up there. It's their building. It's their property.
They wanted a hoop.
And also, you think he's going to climb up there and try to take the hoop down?
Never. He can't handle that.
No.
He'll have someone come and take it down.
The faster we get on it, the better, because the weather's turning. Sun is out.
You and I need to go hoop. Let's hoop.
Take a look at this monkey.
Okay.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Holy shit, I thought he was a rock. I thought he was one of the boulders. Oh my god.
This kid needs some exercise.
Incredible monkey.
Oh my god, this is good stuff.
Stop feeding him.
Throw it to him. He likes it. Let him have it. That's me just finding an excuse to snack on something just only because I'm watching something.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's my number one thing, Mike. Like, I can't just watch something without snacking. I gotta snack.
Got a snack. He got a snack.
Yeah. Where's he going with that?
Taking it home.
Hanging out his little tree.
You know what? Oh my god, he looks like that little. He looks like the little animal from Shang-Chi, the one that Ben Kingsley talks to. Kevin.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Fell asleep in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember.
That was a lot.
Didn't fall asleep in Mario though this weekend.
You saw it again?
Yeah, my phone. Watched on TikTok twice. You know, you just be scrolling the talk. All of a sudden, the movie that you wanted to see is on. Yeah.
But why did you want to see it again? Is it because maybe
I fell asleep?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I fell asleep. I don't remember what happened. Now I know what happened.
Now he knows.
This feels like some Kevin Coelho energy if I've ever seen it. So take a look at this.
Okay, let's see it.
I think we've shown this before.
This is the payoff, Kevin.
Okay.
This is like, we've seen it.
1 million frog eggs.
This is what happens
in my
now.
Pond for a frog army. And now they leaving the pond. And now a million
Look at
little
that.
frogs
Oh my
hopping around
God.
the garden. I don't think I can walk on the grass anymore. This is the biggest frog army ever, but I kind of regret this now. No one can go in the garden.
Do you imagine just
The
getting a
full
big
garden
pillar and
neighbors
just
are
rolling it?
took over by millions
Can you imagine that?
It's a dead frog in your
There's still about
backyard.
500,000 tadpoles.
Oh my
Imagine
god.
the sound that's radiating from this man's backyard.
This was successful.
Holy shit.
I remember when this first came out, a bunch of people were like, that guy's going to get sued for sure.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, you think so? He'll get
You are
tried for that?
drastically changing your local ecosystem.
I just found it amazing that, like, we saw it when it was just eggs to that, right? Where they're just all over this man's backyard is absolutely insane.
Oh, Bandera says this song gets claimed, by the way. Oh, man.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Well, we're there. All right, on to the next one. Oh, this one's for you, Andy. As the playoffs come in, one of the best photos
Andy,
in NBA.
Was this what you were talking
Yeah,
about?
Morris.
Okay.
That's what it looked like. As he was climbing away, it looked like Morris.
That was in there?
I see it. Yeah, Morris? You fell asleep.
You never...
I don't remember what that thing looked like at all.
It was like a headless little creature that just walks around and was cute.
He just makes little cute noises. And
He
there's a
also-
moment where they go, what the hell is that? And then the Ben Kingsley guy, the Mandarin, is like, you all can see him too? You can see Morris? And he's like, I thought I like hallucinated him. It's a
Which was
great
really
moment.
good.
Okay.
Great moment.
What
But
a
I'm
good-
shocked that like you didn't wake up at the laughs in that moment. That we all
No,
laughed.
I woke up at the very end, and they were fighting, and there was a dragon, and then they said, "We'll return one day," and I said, "Thank God, let's not return to any of these movies right now.
So useless.
We're in a bad place."
You're so useless. Oh, I saw this one.
You seen this one?
Yeah.
Come on,
Check this shit out.
amazing, bro. I would print that out and put that all over the Clippers locker room, bro. That's such a great one right there. This is for Kevin again, who is
it's
loving
already. I've got,
loving
it's got
his
my-
tasers right there. It's his extreme taser ball.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, you think you gotta taste the legs, right?
I think anything below the neck is allowed.
No, but I'm saying like you tase someone's leg, they're going down. Because you tase their arm.
You think it just like it just gives and they just lose all control?
I would think so. But that's like if you tase their arm, like the arm can give and they're not going to collapse.
To the extreme says it's fine. They're wearing goggles.
I love that line.
Terrifying right here.
And this is your trees falling down in Augusta. Thankfully, no one was hurt during this.
I would have taken one for the team right there, Mike.
You would have taken one.
I'm taking one for the team. I'm suing the whole goddamn place.
See, my worry is you buy a ticket, they're
they go
clear of it.
Really?
Yeah, I think on your ticket it says that.
Oh, probably because you could take a golf ball to the forehead and die.
Yeah. But watch out on that one.
Wow.
Holy smokes.
It was like falling.
A lot of people are assuming that it's just the quality of the ground was no longer good enough, you know?
Because of all the weather.
Yeah.
This could be us at Topgolf. This could be us at Topgolf.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't understand why this continued. What was the rest of the clip?
I don't know. I don't know why they like that. They like that one.
Like Karen like ordering something.
Oh my gosh.
Have you guys not seen that clip?
No.
She's just like she orders a very specific meal and then tries to enter the restaurant behind her that's like being built still.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
God. Terrifying moment. Oh, this
when you've
one.
had too many drinks.
This one is just, I can't look. I've seen this one too many times.
This one kills me, Andy. This one kills me, Mel.
I can't look at it. I can't. It's so scary.
Oh my God, bro. It's amazing.
I can't look at it. Why would you put this on
Your
here?
local dive bar is popping off, bro.
Why would you? It's so terrifying, bro.
Oh my gosh. All right. And of course, to round this all out, you heard our many WrestleMania stories last week. You heard that I almost shoulder checked one Ric Flair, the legend, because I got to see one of my heroes, Dark Shark. So here's an actual video clip of it happening right here, folks.
Oh my God. Where is it? These are all just photos.
Here it is. Here it is. People jazzed up to see Ric
Ric
Flair. Oh
Flair,
my God,
the
it's
nature
Ric Flair.
boy.
There's Mike. Dark Shark. Chris Pontius, Johnny Knoxville, Earl Sweatshirt, they're all there. No, I want to talk with my guy, Jasper. They're all there. I just want to talk with Dark Shark.
God, why are you the worst, dude?
How do you guys get a cart though? You know?
Well, we didn't need a cart. I was moving so much. Didn't need a cart.
God. Mikey needs a goddamn little hoverboard to just be all over the goddamn
Imagine if I
concourse.
bought a hoverboard, man. I haven't sat down in my chair in weeks. Ever since we got the balance board, I haven't sat down. What if we took the balance board, we said F the balance board, everybody got hoverboards?
I'm in.
You know what I mean?
I'm in.
Imagine your
If
movement
we have
then.
the technology, I'm in. I'm in.
Imagine your movement then.
Was Earl really there? No, I don't think Earl was there. It was like just Jasper.
Jasper's, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No poopsies.
Who?
Poopsies.
You know what I was thinking about the other day, Mike?
Yeah.
I was
What were you
just driving. I started laughing, thinking about Martin farting.
Martin farting, bro. I hope he's
And
doing
I think
well.
I think what's the funniest thing about that friend that you randomly just mentioned is that it's not that it's Fartin' Martin. It's the fact that the dude's nickname is Martin Fartin'.
Martin Fartin'.
That just made me laugh so freaking much, dude.
Shout out to Martin Fartin'. Andy, let's end this show with our new favorite segment where we ask the question, can Andy do it? I really hope he does. Andy, for many of months, many of moons, you have said you are one terrific speller. You could spell any word.
Mm-hmm.
You could go out there and tell everyone a story through your letters. So I've decided to put together
I wasn't sure where that was going.
a little mini spelling bee for you. So I've gone to Google and I have found an 8th grade spelling bee list. Does that feel good for you?
Amazing.
Okay. First word.
I can't look at chat.
Okay, don't look at chat. Anxious.
Anxious. Can I get it in a sentence, please?
Man, I'm feeling so anxious looking at you.
Another sentence.
When I went to go give Dark Shark a dap, I was very anxious and eager.
Thank you.
And excited.
Anxious.
Mm-hmm.
ANXIOUS. Anxious.
Terrific.
Thank you. Thank you.
Up next.
No.
Vessel.
Vessel. Can I get the language of origin, please?
Vessel. From England.
Thank you. Thank you. Vessel.
From England.
VESSEL. Vessel.
Perfect.
Thank
Just
you.
a heads up, the language of origin is, in fact, late Latin.
There. Close.
I'm close. I think so. I think if you put it on a map.
It's not American for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You know?
Up next.
Thank you.
Annoyance.
Annoyance. Can I get the definition, please?
Man, Mike running around the WWE backstage was sure an annoyance for many.
You put it in a sentence. You didn't give me the definition, but that's okay.
Oh, the definition.
Yeah.
The feeling or state of being annoyed.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.
Irritation.
Thank you.
Nick Scarpino on a Monday.
Okay.
You nailed it that time.
ANNOYANCE. Annoyance.
Correct.
You know, I'm gonna screw up one of these, Mike, because sometimes I'm thinking a letter, but I say another letter.
Oh, okay.
That happens to me a lot.
Okay, you're doing really
Like,
good.
Instead of like I'll be thinking I and I'll say Y. That happens to me every once in a while.
Up next.
Mm-hmm.
A word that's been thrown around a lot lately. Nostalgia.
Nostalgia. Can I get a word it rhymes with?
Nostalgia.
Thank you. Thank you. Nostalgia. NOSTALGIA. Nostalgia.
Wow. Dude.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
like
you.
that.
Yeah, it's like that, Mike.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
like that.
Andy Cortez,
You all know
bro.
shit. I have the spelling bee locked down, especially that of an 8th grader's like IQ.
Say, 8th grader might
You
be
got it
the-
locked in. You got it locked in.
Maybe
I mean,
we
that's
do-
when they did spelling bees. Because after that, high schoolers didn't care, so they just stopped doing it.
The high school
They do it up to 8th grade. That's when they call
You
it.
get pushed back if you don't pass it.
Exactly.
right.
That's it. That's
I think
it.
you should do 3 from each grade and go all the way up.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
can
Let
do that.
me get up in there. Let's start off with preschool.
Preschool? No, we don't need to go that low.
It's
Yeah,
too
it's
far.
too low.
We got 8th grade down. We can
Yeah,
go
we
up.
could. Yeah, we're probably good there. 10th grade, maybe.
They don't offer me anything past 9th.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
It's
so
actually
do
illegal
that.
to do it that late.
I told you they stop after middle school because nobody cares anymore.
I got 10th grade spelling words.
I'm gonna give you a 12th grade spelling word.
Okay, you're jumping a lot. We just take steps. It'd be fun.
Andy,
too.
all right, Kevin, give me a 10th. Give me a 10th then.
Fungible.
Oh,
Fungible.
wow.
Fungible.
Can I get a language of origin, please?
French.
Man, that's so fungus.
Fungible. Can I get it in a sentence, please?
These tokens are not fungible.
Oh, wow. Is that
Okay.
what they used for?
I don't think so.
Fungible. FUNGIBLE. Fungible.
He nailed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nailed it.
Why are you turning the computer away?
Because it's got a weird one where it won't let me open it up, so I got to get real close to it.
Okay.
I think I'm looking at the same one as Kevin right now.
Are you gonna do Kefir next?
Which one?
Kefir.
Kefir. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I didn't even know what that word is.
Can we get a word?
You want a definition?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Kefir is a fermented milk drink similar to thin yogurt.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
I mean, yeah, I've never seen this word, so that's
Oh,
tough.
shit.
Excellent,
So
excellent.
have we stumped you?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
right.
you stumped
That's a
me,
big
'cause-
You
deal.
don't know how to spell Kefir?
I
Haven't
mean,
got it.
I can guess, but I've never seen the word ever in
Take
my
a
life.
guess. Take a guess.
You've
Spell it
ne-
out.
Have you never
Spell
been
it out
to
in your
a
mind.
supermarket? They got kefir all over the place.
Kevin,
oh my
you saw my top 5 breakfast foods.
I was very alarmed. We need to get you a better diet. You're gonna die.
Keffer?
No.
Kepher.
No.
Quepher.
The word is spelled Kefir.
Oh.
Pretty wild.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, that's a wild word.
That sounds like a mythological creature. I saw a kefir, roaming in the forest.
It's not.
Especially with the way it's spelled. Interesting.
Okay. So check that out. We got one on Andy.
got me.
We got
You got
one
me,
on
yeah.
Andy. Let's
Some
go.
people in the chat are saying it's kefir,
Oh.
but
I would have gotten it right.
kefir. I don't think
Pronounce
any
it
of
right.
those right. I don't know.
Okay. Kevin, let's go to the 11th grade one. Let's see if we can stump him again.
Let's get him. So we're not counting that as a bad one because that might have been me pronouncing.
Oh,
it.
wow. Okay.
Thank you.
Gonna skip you one. You're lucky on that one.
Still perfect. Still perfect.
All right, Mike, you got it? Or are you having trouble reading them?
No, I'm just trying to find I'm trying to find one that will stump him. Like I've gone past the just like.
But you got to give him just a good one.
It's got to be a word that I've seen and you've seen before.
Well, I don't know. That seems like too much.
There's a lot of words here. A lot of words.
A lot of words.
Yeah, a lot of words that I don't know that any of these are words.
A lot of words I didn't know people were saying because I've never heard them. Say that again, Kevin.
Maybe we go down a grade then.
Did you say the bowl one?
Yeah, B-U-L, B-U-L. We're not doing that one, but that doesn't seem like a weird
I've
word.
never seen or heard of that. Yeah. I think the point was that we were going for almost like, are you smarter than a 5th grader type stuff? You know? I remember one time in elementary, because of my whole issue with letters saying the wrong thing,
okay,
I spelled regular wrong.
Regular.
Yeah.
Egregious.
Well, there you go.
Egregious.
Spell egregious.
Egregious.
I pronounced it correctly, right, chat?
A good one.
Can I get the name of a Star Wars character that it sounds like?
General Grievous.
Thank you.
Thank you. I sighed because I was he clearly wants me to think of someone specifically.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's a lot of pressure. I got there.
Thank you. Here we go. Egregious. EGREGIOUS. Egregious.
This son of a bitch got it right.
Damn.
Nice job, bro.
All right, now use it in a sentence.
I'm thinking like a Stephen A. Sort of thing. You know what I mean?
It's egregious.
I mean, first of all, it is egregious. There we go.
I love that. I love that. Well, Andy, play us out. Can Andy do it? Oh, hell yeah, he can. Woo! Well, thank you, everybody, for another awesome week where we asked the question, can Andy do it? And I'll tell you what, he goddamn
did it, dude.
You did it. I am blown away. Of course, next week we'll be back with more Mike and in the afternoon. Plus Andy.
With Andy.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, we got to let Kevin just hold that now. We'll be back with more fun times. But until then, catch all of our content. Myself and one Barrett, Courtney are going to sit down and do all things anime with Kinda Anime Episode 2 recording right now. Of course, we'll catch you back here tomorrow for more cyberpunk fun with our friends over at NVIDIA. And then on Wednesday, we're going golfing. So keep an eye out for it. We'll see you then. Goodbye.